Today I'm going to do Empire Season 2 Episode 4. This episode really wasn't too much for me, but we'll get into it anyway. We're just going to really talk about it. The FBI end up raiding Empire as well. Well, let's just get into it. We started off with Empire being raided. They going from room to room, tearing up stuff. And as they are raiding, Jamal is recording his song "Marching In." I like that song. I thought it was a cool song. Okay, nothing I play like on repeat, but I did think it was a cool song. Um, then like he talked to this guy about he's supposed to be doing the cover of Rolling Stone. His dad set him up. They were talking about like the concept of his new music, and his album is going to be called The Artist, to just let people know who he is, I guess. So then somebody comes in and tell him there's an emergency. So that's when they find out that it's being raided and stuff. Then they have Cookie and Hakeem. They're talking about like the whole everything that went down with Lucius and everything with Valentina leaving and all that kind of stuff. And she wants him to give up that shit and work on him. But he's dedicated on working, getting this girl group together or whatever. So she was like, okay, Boo Boo Kitty come in there, and Boo Boo Kitty wants to work for her, but she tells her, okay, well, if you can get royalty, then you can get your job. She says she's about to go get I forgot the boy's name, but it was the boy, I remember him because it was all about getting him last season. So as she walking out the door, Onika shows them a video of Empire getting raided. So that's when she noticed they got to get all this stuff. She tell him to call Valentina and tell Valentina to come back and stuff like that. And as she walking out the door to go get our boy, she get raided. I'm like, this damn DA is got a problem. And I'm like, why are you going after Cookie? But okay. So then Lucius' manager wakes him up and lets him know the company just got hit, so the house is on its about to get hit too. And he like, what are you doing in my house? He was like, I spent the night last night with the twins. Thank you very much. And I'm like, ew, ew. Okay, but whatever. Like, ugh, something's gonna be up with him. I know he a crooked ass lawyer and he a good lawyer at that, but something just rubs me the wrong way with him. But yeah, homegirl bust in to raid him, and I was rolling because Lucius' ass was standing right there in the foyer with butt ass naked. I fell out. I said to this fool, I said, yeah, just to get a rise out of her. Yeah. So then they kind of have the family meeting about what's going on. The DA is going to come after everybody because she ain't got nothing else to do. She really ain't got no proof. Vernon is her only proof. So now they got to go look for Vernon or whatever. Hakeem asked his daddy, did he kill Bunky? And he was like, I didn't lay a hand on him. I said, well, actually, you didn't lay a hand on him, but motherfucker, you're lying because you shot him. Period, point blank. Like, he get on, I can't with him. So, then you had, Cookie and Lucius, they have a meeting about a truce. She wants to call a truce so they can put up this front for the DA to, let people know that they get along and all that kind of stuff and they all together. And he was like, what do you get out of it, Cookie Monster? When he called her Cookie Monster, I felt they conversations together give me everything. I love the way they talk to each other. I really do. But she was talking about doing a video with Jamal and Hakeem because that's what they want. They want them to do a video together, the front or whatever. And all she want is him to like fucking release the damn radio hold or whatever. And he was like, well, I'll do the video, but I'm not releasing him to be on the radio. I was like, you's an ass. And he was talking about teaching him a lesson and all that kind of stuff. Then they was arguing about the masters to the song. She was like, stop coming after my masters Stop coming after my artists on my label. And he was like, well, you working with, and he was like, I didn't come after your masters. And she was like, because Boo Boo Kitty told me. He was like, that bitch is lying. And so she was like, well, that bitch was your girlfriend, so I don't know who lying. I don't trust neither one of you motherfuckers or whatever. So that's when he was like, well, you work with her. And she looked like, oh shit, who told you? And then that's when his ass called her Grandma Moses. She was like, if you call me that one more time, I'll bust your ass in the throat. And then they arguing over Grandma and Grandpa. I'm like, oh my God, y'all's dumb. And she said, look at your stomach. And then when she said, what kind of grandma? She said, a grandma don't have an ass like this. I said, yeah, you're lying. My ass is running my family. My mama got it. They just running my family. So you lying. Girl, well, not all, because I've seen some flat ass black people just wrong, but okay. Um, but yeah, that's not true. Not when it comes to black folks, Cookie. Um, Jamal and his photo shoot, I just didn't care. I did feel like, okay, once the man was flirting with him, Michael was getting jealous, but I did feel like once he got on the piano, and I thought those pictures were captured better than him just standing there in that old bullshit ass robe and that punk ass background. I always feel like action photos, when you doing something, them photos just come out so much better. Um, so then, well, who cares? Yeah, who cares? Andre and Lucius, they talking about his consequences to this shit. I always tell y'all, it's consequences for your actions. And it was consequences for Andre's actions. So hell, Lucius don't want to let his ass back into Empire. But Lucius do wants to be a grandfather to the little baby or whatever. And, Andre don't understand why his daddy hate him so much. But he was like, he really don't. And it kind of takes some backs to Lucius and his mom, and how the neighbors had called social services and said the mama was sick. She really couldn't take care of him. So somebody was questioning him about, do he feel safe, and he was like, I just want to be with my mom. So they kind of have a moment. But yeah, that's when he was just saying he wanted to be a good grandfather or whatever. And that's when Andre asked him, if I can get that case dropped, can I come back? And he was like, if you can get the case dropped, you can have anything you want. I said, you, you, I just want him to stop begging. Like, fuck, stop. That shit is working my nerve. Anyway, Hakeem and Lucius argue. Um, and then they kind of argue, and then he tell him he made a beat for him. Hakeem really didn't want to hear it, but then he did want to hear it. Like, he didn't want to fuck with his daddy and want to play hard and mean, but he really wanted to hear the beat, so he had to play hard. So Lucius is like, okay, you want to play hard? Well, when you ready, then your ass will listen to it. So then that's when it was time for the video of their song Power. Cookie got mad and called a homegirl a white bitch. She was like, get that white bitch out of here. I fell out. I said, I don't know why these bitches be coming around her after they double crossed her, like she gonna forget. But since the lady got 20% in the company in Empire, she can be there. Whatever. So they do this video. I'm loving it. I'm loving the song. I was loving the video. All that. And then Cookie goes outside to take a phone call or something, and she gets arrested. I do like how they put that out there. They just really been doing this Black Lives Matter thing for these last couple of episodes, really. They really been putting messages in Empire, and that's one thing I love, because when she got arrested and got in that back car, she was like, is anybody filming this? She was like, I'm getting arrested and I didn't commit suicide. I said, alrighty then. But great message. Really, really great message. So she is at the jail. She going out talking about, I want my lawyer, bitch. I mean, I love me some Cookie. I really love me some Cookie. So the lady come in talking about they got her for jumping a turnstile. They show a picture, and then it was like a picture of somebody's assistant or some shit. But kind of set her up. And that bitch was like, do it look like I'll catch a subway? I said, well, yeah, you do look like it. You might not, but the way you're dressed, you do look like you ride the subway. Just saying. Um, so anyway, they was talking. She was like, "I'm gonna dig all up into your thing, like up in her background and all this kind of stuff. She on probation, yada yada yada." And Cookie was basically like, "Dig all you want to, bitch. I don't care. Like, you're not gonna find anything." And that's when the DA started talking about by her bipolar son and how she's gonna go after the kids if Cookie don't work with her. I said, "Bitch, you need to die." This is the time that I'm gonna be excited if Lucius kill her. Bitch, you don't come after nobody kids. So, bitch, I want Cookie to beat her up, and I want Lucius to kill her. I keep saying, nope, don't fuck with people kids. I don't care. So, yeah, she talking about going after them. Cookie ass was like, kill yourself and your whack ass weave. I love her. I love her. I don't care. Or whoever writing the shit that she's saying. I love them too. I'm just saying. So Andre and Rhonda, they go dig up Vernon's body. I forgot to mention that he goes to her and let her know that he's gonna go dig up the body so his ass can get back up into Empire. Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot. Okay. Hakeem is in the studio and he's listening to his dad's beat and he's like, okay, this is dope. But to get the beat, his daddy told him he has to come back to Empire and he can manage Valentina. So he was kind of thinking about it at that moment. But then Lucia's always fucking it up. But you got Cookie in jail. She's having flashbacks. I guess it's when she first went to jail and she couldn't really take being in jail and how hard it was for her. So she don't want her sons to go through that. So she calls the DA back to kind of make a deal with that bitch. So while she's doing that, the little photographer, he brings Jamal's picture that he did for him. You know, he took pictures, but he painted it into like an artistry or whatever picture. And so he brought it to him, and they all pining over this picture. So when Hakeem walks out, he see this, and he kind of instantly gets mad about how Lucius is all over this picture and how he is so into Jamal at the moment. So Hakeem get a little jealous. I'm like, boy, boo. Then he started going out, they arguing, and Lucius called him a mama boy. He was like, if you call me a mama boy one more time and see what happened. I said, well, Lucius, why you ain't calling him a mama boy? You a daddy. You the daddy. Why you acting like you scared? And they gonna say, well, if you not his mama's boy, he was like, you know why I picked Jamal? Because Jamal don't need his mama. I said, use a lie. Use a lie. That's why his ass was going to her damn studio, record label, whatever, last week because Becky told him he needed his mama. Use a lie. I'm just saying. So that kind of put a little fire under Hakeem's ass or whatever. He got a little mad. So then they started doing the video again, and the video was just getting better and better. I was loving Hakeem part. I was loving they part together. And then them idiots start fighting. I'm like, see, this is why black people can't work together. We over here loving they goddamn music and behind the scenes, they over here fucking fighting. I'm just saying. But I was liking that, and Hakeem got a little mad. But when they was fighting, Hakeem grabbed that bat and was about to fuck him up. I was like, oh no, not your brother. Not your brother. We like a good fight, but don't fuck up your brother. I'm just saying. So he walks out talking about this is not a real family, yada yada yada, cry like a little bitch like he usually do. He have a little temper tantrums. But that's what the babies of the family do. So then you got Cookie telling the DEA. Cookie ass is crazy. She's telling the DA what she thinks she wants to hear about Lucius, talking about she think he killed Bunky over the Apex radio deal because they argued about it, and then all of a sudden Lucius bio as soon as he get out of jail, so the lawyer like, ooh, this is good. All that shit was a lie. I said, oh, but I ain't mad at her. Like, you're not really telling the goods, but you're telling something to get your ass up out of there. Okay, Andre and Rhonda go to dig up Vernon's body. They can't find the body because where they thought that they put the body, it's all these marks around the tree. He said it's these marks on the tree, but come to find out, all the goddamn trees have it. So then Jamal and say sorry to the photographer. he about what Hakeem did, and he was like, no, don't be mad, this is art. He was like, why? Because it got a slash on my neck. And he was like, we can use this as saying it's a racist and homophobic society. So they end up putting the pictures all over the city or whatever at the end, to make a statement. Like I said, Rhonda and Andre, they still fucking digging. She wants him to give up because it's getting late and their ass is gonna get caught. So he end up saying okay. But then Lucius and his lawyer pop up because Lucius and put a device on the damn car. And then, kind of thanked them and told them that he was proud of them for, taking care of Vernon or whatever. And he ended up welcoming his son back into the damn fold. I'm like, oh hell, here we go. This make this boy birthday, Christmas, and all kind of other holidays, whatever. Hakeem is at the bar getting drunk, and then this guy is up there singing. Then he introduces his cousin that gets on stage for the first time. I've seen her in a couple of movies. I just can't think of which ones, but I know like kid shit. And she starts singing and she blows Hakeem away. So I said, okay, that's gonna be the new Valentina. Okay, whatever. Andre apologizes to Vernon's body, gives this whole eulogy of how he loves him, tired. I mean, well, I was tired of it. But he loves him, he forgives him, he miss him, yada, yada, yada. Lucius gives a goddamn talk to the body after they walk away and told his ass to rot in hell, snitch. I said only Lucius. Only fucking Lucius. Cookie and Boo Boo Kitty, they talk about her. Well, Cookie tells Boo Boo Kitty that Lucius said that she lied. And he was like, no, he's lying. She was like, I know he's lying, but I don't trust your ass, so don't you bring your ass back up over here. I said, was this her last episode? Because, that's kind of fucked up. Like, damn. You just told her ass don't come back. Where else she gonna go? I'm just saying. So, Lucius, he's at his office and he's burning a pic of Bunky and him and Vernon or whatever. And he has a flashback of his mom. And then you see the DA. She's making arrangements for a press conference or press thing to be released about blocking the deal with the radio station or whatever, the radio deal with Lucius. And as she gets in her car, it's a dead body sitting in the passenger seat. I said, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Of all this boring ass episode, then you gonna do me like that the last 2 seconds and then go off? Okay. But, hey, the bitch wanted Vernon. You got him, ho. I'm just saying, I don't like that bitch, especially after coming after somebody's kids. So, yeah, that's my review for Empire Season 2, Episode 4. Tell me if you guys watched it. Tell me what you think about it. I'm tired as hell. I'll be going to the gym this late, so that's why a lot of times my hair don't be done. But, yeah. So, tell me what you guys thought about it, and we could talk about it in the comment sections. Thanks to everybody that's been rolling with me so far on this Empire journey. I'm going to continue, whether it's boring or a good episode, I'm going to continue to review this show. And I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace.